The eye contact myth. You've heard this a million times. Liars can't look you in the eye. Complete nonsense. You know who avoids eye contact? Shy people. Anxious people. Your introverted friend who's literally incapable of lying. Meanwhile, practice liars? They'll stare into your soul like they're auditioning for a thriller movie. Because they know you think eye contact means honesty. They've weaponized your assumptions. Amateur liars avoid eye contact because guilt is eating them alive. Professional liars lock eyes so hard it's uncomfortable. Normal, honest people? Natural, relaxed eye contact. How reliable is this? About as reliable as a weather app. The voice crack. Notice how someone's voice gets weirdly higher when they're making excuses? That's stress literally tightening their vocal cords. When people lie, voice pitch rises. Their throat tenses up. Physics takes over. Someone telling the truth, their voice stays constant and natural. But some people's voices change when nervous but honest. And some liars have trained themselves to sound steady. Use this with other signals. Not alone. Will you notice it everywhere now? Absolutely. The awkward pause. Ask someone a direct question. Did you eat my leftovers? An honest person answers immediately. A liar? They pause, just a beat too long. That pause is their brain frantically constructing a believable story. Accessing real memories is instant. Creating fiction takes processing time. Truthful people don't need construction time. That delay is the gap between truth and total fabrication. One pause means nothing. Pattern of pauses before specific questions, red flag city. The overexplainer. Liars give you way too much information. You ask where they are. They give you a documentary. I was at the store, the one on 5th Street, not the other location, and I bought milk, the 2% kind, because I'm watching my health. Nobody asked about your health journey. Honest people give you what you need and stop talking. Why do liars do this? They think more detail equals more believable. Wrong. It is more suspicious. Some people are chatty, but liars take it to documentary levels. The question echo. Did you cheat on the test? Did I cheat on the test? That's not asking for clarification. That's buying time. They're repeating your exact question to give their brain few precious seconds to construct an answer. Honest people don't need those seconds. They heard you. They know the answer. They say it. One repetition, normal human behavior. Every tough question getting echoed back, suspicious. Will you hear it constantly now? Yes, and you'll never unhear it. The shifting story. Ask someone what happened. Ask again later. If they're lying, details change. Timeline shifts. Facts contradict themselves. I left at 8 becomes around 8:30. Becomes after 8, but definitely before 9. The story morphs because they're not remembering actual events. They're recreating it fresh each time. Truthful people stay consistent because they're pulling from real memory. Liars don't have real memory to anchor to, so their story drifts like a boat without an anchor. How reliable is this? Extremely. Liars can't keep track of fiction forever. The human shield. Watch what people do with their bodies when questioned. Liars create barriers. Arms cross. They put objects between you. They step back. That coffee cup they're suddenly gripping? Barrier. Arms folded tight? Barrier. Body angled away? Barrier. Honest people stay open. They face you directly. They don't feel threatened by simple questions. Liars feel attacked even by basic stuff, so they defend instinctively. One crossed arm isn't a confession, but defensive posture appearing specifically with certain topics, that's your signal. The face touch. Liars touch their faces constantly. Mouth covering, nose touching, ear pulling. They're self-soothing without even realizing it. Lying creates stress. Stress creates anxiety. Anxiety makes humans crave comfort. And we comfort ourselves by touching our faces. Watch someone lie about something big and count the face touches. It's like they physically can't stop. The science? When you lie, blood flow changes and your face literally gets itchy. That's why liars touch it. Look for patterns, not single touches. The fake smile. Real smiles use the whole face. Eyes crinkle, crow's feet appear, everything involved. That's called a Duchenne smile, and it's genuine. Fake smiles? Just the mouth, dead eyes, performance smile. Liars' smiles seem trustworthy and friendly, but those eye muscles won't engage because there's no real positive emotion driving it. Life hack. Cover the bottom half of their face. If the top half doesn't look happy, the smile is completely fake. You can fake mouth movements. You cannot fake happy eyes. The reaction delay. Someone tells you shocking news. You react immediately. They watch your face to see if you bought it. Then they react. That delay is them calculating what emotion they should perform. Real emotion is instant, automatic. You don't think about being shocked. You just are shocked. Liars process the story, predict the appropriate emotion, then produce it. Take a second or two. Watch for that gap. Honest reactions sync perfectly with words. Liar reactions lag like a badly dubbed movie. The trust me bro. To be honest, I swear, I promise, believe me, trust me. Why are you working so hard to convince me? Truthful people just state facts. They don't need credibility boosters. Truth stands alone. Liars overuse these phrases because they're compensating, making weak lies sound stronger with verbal emphasis. Real talk. When someone says, honestly, or to tell you the truth, your brain should immediately wonder what they were doing before. Everyone uses these sometimes. Liars front-load them constantly. The subject switcher. Ask a direct question. Watch them redirect. Speaking of that, did you hear about? They're not answering. They're escaping. Honest people answer questions, even uncomfortable ones. Liars dodge, deflect, change subjects. You ask about Tuesday night. They start talking about weekend plans. The shift is jarring and obvious, but they'd rather look weird than answer truthfully. Most people are too polite to push back. That's exactly what liars count on. One redirect could be a distraction. Multiple redirects on the same topic, pure avoidance. The rage defense. Ask a simple, reasonable question. Get explosive anger back. How dare you ask me that? I can't believe you don't trust me. That's not righteous indication. That's deflection. They're making you the villain for asking, so you'll back off. Honest people might be hurt or confused by suspicion, but they don't explode at simple questions. They answer, then ask why you're asking. Liars attack first to shut down inquiry. They're hoping your discomfort with conflict makes you drop it. The real secret. Here's the truth nobody tells you. 1 signal means nothing. 2 signals means maybe. 5 signals all pointing in the same direction? Bingo. You can't catch every liar. Some are too good. But most liars, they leak signals everywhere. Multiple tells, patterns, clusters appearing together even when specific topics come up. The actual method. Establish a baseline first. Watch how someone acts when definitely telling the truth. Then watch for deviations when topics get sensitive. Changes from normal behavior are your map. This isn't exciting detective work. It's a boring observation. Pattern recognition. Paying attention when everyone else zones out. That's exactly why most people miss it. If this made you realize you've been missing obvious lies, good. Now you know what to watch for. Hit that like button like you're committing to trusting your gut. Subscribe like you're choosing awareness over naivety. Because the truth isn't in what people say. It's in everything else they do while saying it. Watch the whole picture, not just the performance. Stay sharp out there.